Smile Your 67. Welcome you back with Dax Gio Capistrano. And I wanted to see if I can make the other choice we did at Kerbals Hollow. See if we can save the town this time instead of, where is he? Instead of his husband, Renoit.
It's the waiting that's the worst. If Kerbal has some magic cure, why doesn't she just give it to my husband? To all of these poor souls. Are you also waiting to see Kerbal?
Not me, who's Kerbal?
She's the village's mayor. They say Kerbal can cure any disease, but once cured, you can never leave the village. I'm not sick, but my husband Draven is. And if we have to live in a hovel for the rest of our lives to save him, that's fine by me.
Where is this village?
That's another strange thing. It's hidden, through the cave up the hill. Kerbal will send for me eventually. But I'm worried. It's forever without him. Could you take a look and make sure Draven's all right? I have some gold. I can pay you.
I'll take a look around.
You'll need to talk to the guard by the cave entrance before you go. They don't take kindly to unexpected visitors. Draven's my husband, tall, handsome fellow. Tell him I'm still waiting.
What kind of illness does Draven have? He's got lycanthropy, I know!
To be honest, we don't know. He doesn't like to talk about it, even to me. Last month he locked himself in our basement and refused to come out. As if he was afraid I'd catch it from him.
He is able to give it to you for a bite. How did you two hear about this village?
I heard all about a legendary village where all illness is cured, ever since I was a lad. When Draven got sick, I needed to find it, or learn whether it even existed. Spent nearly all our gold until I did, and here we are at last.
How long have you been waiting for him?
Draven entered the village a week ago. Kerbal says it's part of the treatment, to see how the patient fares without his or her family. She sent someone to tell me it won't be much longer. I can't wait to be with my husband again.
Yes, and I do actually know why. Because, what it is, not so much a cure, as in a holding. And from what I've seen around the village, it doesn't quite work that way.
Stop! I must alert the mayor to all new arrivals.
I'd like to talk to Kerbal.
Many would. I can't allow everyone into the village, or we'd be overrun by disease. Some say the village can cure everything, but that's definitely not true. We're very selective. You seem healthy enough, though. What's your business?
I want to ask Kerbal about Renoit Leonciele, one of her patients.
His case came up today, so your timing is excellent. I'll signal ahead that you're coming in. We ask that you don't stray from the town once you pass the cave. The woods beyond the village aren't safe.
Yeah, they're full of werewolves, I know. I've been there and I've had a look. Yeah. Supposedly, background is she makes a spell that binds people in their human form, but also binds them to this village, which is why they're not allowed to leave. Because if they leave the village, the spell weakens.
Rejoice! Soon we will have a new member of our family, Draven.
I do need to talk to her. Okay. Hey, don't walk away.
Patience, friends. I will speak to each of you individually. I don't recognize you. Come, let us speak. Welcome to our humble village. Not many find us by accident, yet I smell no illness upon you.
Can't
May
smell
I
like a
ask
phobia
what
on
brings
you.
you here, if not the cure?
You got good nose because he's a werewolf. I'm looking for a man named Draven.
Ah, Renoit sent you then. He need not wait outside any longer. Draven will soon be inducted into the village. I'll see to it the guard lets him know. Is that all you seek then?
Inducted into the village? What do you mean by that?
I apologize, but you are an outsider. It's impossible for you to fully understand, but suffice to say that those who are cured must stay in the village. It is for our protection and theirs. Draven is in the guest house if you wish to see him.
Excellent, I shall do. Okay, that way. There's not many houses. That seems to be it. That one over there. Stables.
Can't you see I'm
Actually,
busy?
butchery, there's meat hanging up. That one over there. This one and that one. Very few houses. Ah, there you are. Draven.
Forgive me for not getting up. It's been a long day, and I'm ravenous. Is there something you need?
Would you like to
Are
catch
you new too?
a deer with your mouth? Renoit sent me to make sure you were all right.
He's such a silly one. Of course I am. Now that Kerbel's agreed to cure me. He can come to the village now the first week's over. Is he still suspicious of these fine folk in the village, I wonder?
What exactly is Kerbal curing?
Ah, I'm afraid I can't talk about it. The village prides itself on privacy. I apologize if Renoit inconvenienced you in your travels, but as you can see, everything's fine.
No, it's not fine. It is not
Raven,
fine.
What's going on?
Ah,
No
there
one
we
will
are.
tell me a
Shit, dear.
thing.
Everything
What?
will be all right.
He teleported. We could do some magic.
I don't trust anyone in this town. Why won't they tell me exactly what the cure is? Why can't we leave town afterwards? And if they have a remedy, why can't they tell me what's wrong with Draven?
Yes, Draven seems content with this.
Draven's desperate for a cure. He'll believe anything, anyone. I know you've got your own business, but I could use someone on my side. If you could have a look around, or maybe ask people about this place. I don't know. I'm at a loss.
I'll see if I can figure out what the cure actually is.
Thank you. I'll talk to Kerbal directly and see if she'll tell me anything. So far, she's kept all the details to herself, and you can see what Draven's like. When you have something concrete, let me know. It'd do a lot to ease my mind.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. There's a few bunks here. 8. Okay. Table. Reasonably cozy place. Can I come here for a holiday? You know what I would like? A werewolf hunting expedition. Gather a group of friends and kill them all. Oh, that might make me not so popular in this
Much to
village.
do.
Okay, investigate the hollow. Go and have a look. We have Nizran.
You're new, aren't you? I saw you leaving the guest house. Anything I can do to ease your transition?
What can you tell me about this village?
I can't tell you anything. Kerbal's forbidden it. You're welcome to stay, but don't go nosing around for clues. We're a private folk, and we don't like outsiders.
I consider that to be a problem. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Ah. Meat cart. The meat in this cart looks like it was ripped rather than cut from whatever creature it came from. Okay. What else we have here? Marker over here. The Book of Reason. Thoughts are what separate man and mare from beast. Without thoughts we have no empathy, no capacity to care for those around us. Ancient remedies handed down by word of mouth through the generations provides with the peace of mind necessary to sustain our existence. Due to the sinful nature of our illness and the curative properties of our sheltered hamlet, residents are required to remain in the village for the length of their natural lives, lest the illness spread. By the light, by the dark, within and without, bound to one another by hope, by thoughts, by the land, until our souls take flight. Probably that means die. Speak the words and believe in them. We restrain ourselves by keeping to ourselves. Our thoughts hold the descent at bay and allow us this peaceful existence. The shelter of the village comes from times long forgotten, from those driven to this place by their need. Their suffering sanctified the land upon which we live. Our promises keep it sacred. Right, next. What's next? Ooh, what have we over here? Basket of clothing. In this basket of clothing are some robes, long and hooded. Leaders search the town for clues. Confront a villager. I did, but he's going to tell me some more. He's the one who wants to talk.
I spent a month trying to convince Kerbal to take me in. Not about to ruin all that work by blabbing off to an outsider. If Kerbal wants you to know something, she'd already have told you.
Something strange is going on, and what is it?
If you're so eager to learn our secret, talk to Helene. She's in the lower floor of that house yonder. That's all I'm going to say.
Helene. I just thought that he was topless. Because it's rather... Okay. That's too light for his skin tone. That's what I first thought when I saw it. Helene. Helene. Innocent. Game. Okay. Kerbal's house. Hello, Helene.
It hurts. It hurts. Go away.
What's wrong with you? I already know. Let's escape.
The change. Oh, the change is coming, and I can't stop it. Oh, Kerbal promised me that she could help. But only after I calm down. Please go. I can smell your blood. It's driving me crazy.
Would you, like to try and... Blood? What change are you talking about?
I'm a werewolf. Oh, God, I said it. A terrible beast. I can't control myself. But Kerbal promised she'd save me like she saved everyone else. Please, don't leave yet. Can I talk to you?
By all means.
It's past. I'm so ashamed. The feeling comes and goes, but I need to talk to someone to take my mind off things. Please.
Why are you in this cage?
I'm going through my first change soon. It'll be my first time as a werewolf. Everyone's experience is different. It's a kindness to keep me away from everyone, really, until they know how this will affect me.
I'm guessing in case you have no control and you kill somebody, innocent people. How did you get infected?
It was an accident. While hunting rabbits, I stumbled onto a feeding werewolf. He instinctively attacked, but stopped before he caused me serious harm. Unfortunately, he'd already bitten me.
Were you frightened?
I was so scared. He changed then and explained what would happen to me. He told me about Kerbal's Hollow. I didn't believe it at first, so I waited. People who heard about my attack made it clear I wasn't welcome. By then, it was too late. So here I am.
Well, that was one werewolf who had some control over himself. You too can gain control. Anyway, talk to Renoit. Terrible name, French. Wait, you're right, it doesn't look like Renoir to me. There he is. Under the guest house.
That's not right. Something strange is going on in this town. You've seen it, haven't you? They just took Draven away for their initiation. It's like some kind of cult.
Where did they take him?
There's a winding path just past the village. Kerbal and a handful of others took him up that way. They said they didn't have a spare robe for me or some such nonsense.
I found some robes earlier while I was investigating the village.
Enough for both of us?
No.
Then you use them as a disguise. Kerbal's too familiar with my face by now, and she'll recognize me whatever I wear. They're binding him to the village forever. I don't understand yet. Make them stop before it's too late.
I'd better head up there now.
Keep out of sight. They wouldn't even allow me to watch, so I doubt you'd be welcome there without your robes. If you hurry, you can make it before they arrive. Make sure they don't hurt Draven.
Indeed. I might have to kill him, given that he's a werewolf. No, not in the north. Use robes.
There's no turning back now, Draven. You are a part of this village now. Don't be alarmed. Soon the pain will subside.
No. Stop. You're in my head.
Don't interrupt the ritual.
I think wait for the ritual to begin. Stop the ritual, okay. Magic bindings destroyed.
No! I've lost control!
Can I kill him now? He is not
Draven,
mad with bloodlust.
Come back!
Nope. We'll talk to her.
You've endangered us all with your meddling. Well, what have you got to say for yourself?
Surely one werewolf is not a threat against an entire village worth of them. Raven's not sick as a werewolf, like Aline.
Yes, we all are, in fact. That's why he came to us. I can suppress the lycanthropic tendencies of the disease. The ritual you interrupted was to seal Draven's form, to protect him as well as the village. But now he's turned and we're all in danger.
What happens now?
We must find him. The ritual might still work if we catch him in time to complete the binding. If not, then we must save the town above all else.
What can I do?
Go after him. I must tell everyone what's happened. Everyone who's left, that is. If he can't be subdued and forced to complete the ritual, he'll have to be killed. And that's on your head, not mine.
Couldn't we just take him away, way from the village? That's what I want to do. Let's go and find him. Adrian, I like to see her in her werewolf form. Hello there. Ooh, examine. Righto. Draven is unconscious. Gave him a good beating. What you do with dogs? There's a path along the side here. A hag. What nasty neighbours you have. Before we talk to Renoit, I think what we'll do is we'll add an end to this video, shall we? So this is my Yos67 signing off with Dax Gio Capistrano. Be well.